Stream Snipe TV. Let me know if this stream is actually okay, if it's coming through okay. I just picked up some internet here in Poland, so with a company called Play, and yeah, basically it's should be streaming okay. Should be. So greetings, hope you're having a fantastic day wherever it is you are in the world, whatever it is you're doing. And yeah, so I just picked up some internet about 40-50 minutes ago, and basically that is the equivalent to, so I was asking, I wanted unlimited internet. A lot of them were telling me that I needed providers for basically, you know, that you have to sign up for contracts for months and months and months. And then I found Play. So that company, PLAY, they basically allow me to excuse me, basically allow me to you know, use their internet service for, like, I had to pay 20 zloty. So that was pretty good. 20 zloty. I've got free internet for a week, free high-speed internet for a week for the 10 or for the 20 zloty. And then after the week, my internet, you know, will basically be for, let's say, 100 for the next 100 gigs. It will be a bit slower, but I have to then top up by 50 zloty, if that makes sense. So yeah, look, it's a nice park here. Beautiful park. You're in Wielun. Maze. When the hedges grow up, they'll have a full maze. And yeah, so basically top up by, so pay 20 zloty and get unlimited internet for a week. So unlimited high-speed internet with the company Play. And then after that I have to pay 50 zloty, which is like the equivalent of like 10 euro or maybe $12, something like that, $14. And what that means then, after that, when I pay the 50 zloty, I will have internet, and the first 100 gigs of that internet will be high speed, and after 100 gigs, that will the speed will drop a little bit, but it won't drop like a crazy amount, you know. So, but I'll still have unlimited internet for that 50 zloty for the month. So that's the best deal I found. If you have found any, you know, better deals than that, let me know in the comment section below, and let me know, you know, what deal you've got, or yeah, what kind of deal you got for internet in Poland. Quite warm today, once again. So I have my hat on. I would say right now it's about 34, maybe, something like that. Might even be warmer. It might be. So yeah, Play is the best company I've found. There are other, you know, other companies that do internet, obviously. It's just that one because I'm going to be heading out again shortly, so I won't actually be here for, you know, a crazy amount of time this time. So there's no point in me getting a bill phone because, well, yeah, you know. But it beats paying 55 cent after going over, or 55 euro cents. So basically I got a message yesterday from Tree, so an Irish provider, and they basically said, you know, you've hit your limit, so my roaming limit, because I'm live streaming every day, and they said for every megabyte that you go over that now, I'm going to charge you 55 euro cents, you know, so 55 cents in euro. And I said, yeah, okay, fantastic. The problem is if I'm live streaming as much as I stream for the next 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks at 55 cent, then I'm gonna be looking at like a 2,000 euro bill. at the end of my trip, which I don't want. So 2,000 versus 14, euro. Well, like if you translate that or calculate that from zloty, convert it, then 14 euro or 20 euro max sounds much better. Hello, dog barking at me. Yeah, so that sounds much better, and that's what I'm gonna do, or that's what I've done already. Rob Random, hey dude, can't stay but showing support. We'll catch you on another stream. Yeah, thanks Rob, I appreciate it. I've had some trolls in the last few days, but I really appreciate your support. I was just chatting about internet connections here in Poland, or having actual getting unlimited internet and how to do that, and that versus going on a roaming contract from another country. So that's what I was chatting about. But thank you, Rob, for the comment. Yeah, awesome. So if you're tuning in and you're watching this on Stream Snipe TV, then welcome. They won't always be like this, these vlogs on Stream Snipe. We have another plan, but I will put this video on Project Poland. So that's another YouTube channel I have, where I have a lot of info about Poland and different stuff. So that's where this one will be. Drop Bear. Hey guys, just getting some dinner cooked, so just popped on to leave a like. Thank you, Drop Bear. Thank you, Rob. I do appreciate it. And I'm on the way to a garden right now to relax in the sunshine, pretty much. But so that's what I'm doing now. Stream Snipe TV, by the way. So where this is live for anyone watching as a replay, there will be a lot more different things happening than just straight vlogs like this. The reason I'm vlogging this particular vlog on this channel, and I mentioned it in different ones or previous ones while I'm actually doing that about Poland on this one, is because the other YouTube channel I have with all the stuff, so all the Polish content that I have accumulated over the last number of years, I haven't been able to get that channel ready, or basically set for live streaming yet. I'm still awaiting confirmation, so I have to use Stream Snipe TV just for that right now. I could have vlogged it, but I prefer the interaction and the company for my walking down this way. So yeah, if you guys don't know, so if you're watching this on Stream Snipe TV and you want to see more about Poland, then jump over to Jamesy Boy Experiment. They are a couple from the UK who've done some awesome videos on Poland, and I think they've just left, or they may still be here, I don't know. I did hit them up on Instagram, so I wanted to meet them. Adam and Corinne, some fantastic content. Their last video is on YouTube from Opole, so Opole, yeah, and go and give them a like and subscribe, and yeah, just wanted to add that in there. So I'm gonna cross for shade. I can cross here, crossing the road in Poland. Let's get out of the sunshine for a little bit, because it's really hot today. But like I said, it's awesome. Love traveling. Got the Instagram almost set up, so I had a different Instagram account which was down under my name, so Kaz van der Vaart, but I had archived a lot of Polish stuff. So let's say even like the last 2 years I had stuff on that channel, because it was initially called Travel Your Own Path, but I changed it to actually my own name and archived all the posts. But then what happened after that was I changed it to Kaz van der Vaart, so archived all the travel posts, but I have now reactivated that, and it is now called Project Poland, or Project Poland Proud, P-R-O-U-D at the end. So, and the reason I've done that is because I had so much content on there from Poland. And so I've linked this channel. So when you're watching this on Project Poland, I've linked this channel back to that Instagram. It may not be there right now, but by the time you're watching this, it will be. And yeah, so basically that's linked and set and all that. So that's very good as well. Look. So the Instagram for Project Poland is set up, and I'm just going to walk us down a side road here. The Instagram for Project Poland is set up, Facebook page is set up, YouTube is set up. You're watching this on Stream Snipe TV right now, so the channel that you're watching it on, but it will be on a playlist on Project Poland also. And yeah, just getting everything kind of set up to where it will, just flow a lot easier. So then anything I do with Stream Snipe TV will be on this channel with the Josie Show. All of my Polish content is on Project Poland, which I had planned to do, like I said, a long time ago, but never did it. And so now that's another job I have to do. And subscribe to the Josie Show, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe. He does vlogs out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and live streams every day, pretty much. Excuse me. And yeah, I'll take a little rest under the tree. And so that's pretty much what it's been about so far regarding Project Poland and Stream Snipe TV. Just walking along here, kind of residential area. It's actually quite nice, to be honest. It's different. It's different. And so yeah, everything's set up to how it should be. Then when I get back to Ireland, I'm basically going to be, because I'll be busy with Beautiful Souls again. It's another YouTube I have and, channel that I have. I do a lot of chats with people, and yeah, so I'll link that under this video as well, but that's a whole nother story. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 2 days, pretty much. Just getting that sorted. Got a lot of fruit trees in Poland as well. Lots and lots. Guess with the weather, it's just, it's a given that you would grow fruit trees and nice plants and things like that. Whereas if you're just in rain and it ain't got no sun, then you will probably not get sunflowers. I would say they're about 12 feet tall, not about 4 meters high. Look. So yeah, you obviously won't get them without sun, hence the name sunflower. You don't get them that big in Ireland, that's for sure. They do grow, but anyway, I haven't hashtagged. I have to hashtag this video as well. So if you're finding it via the hashtag, let me know. It's Travel Poland. If you're in Poland and you want to connect and you're traveling, let me know. If I'm not here, I'll be here for another 2.5 weeks, but if I'm not, then I will be very soon after that. So if anyone wants to collaborate on any Polish content, let me know and we can do that, meet or whatever, or just meet and have coffee or something. Or so the live stream continues in Poland. Remember, always check the crossing, check around for police so you don't get caught for a fine, because a lot of the time if you don't check the road and you walk, I can guarantee you that you will get fined, and that's a given here. I've experienced it once and I don't really feel like experiencing it again. So but on another note, let me know where you're tuning in from, what it is you're doing, and all that. So yeah, are there any other, people out there that are living in Poland who are expats like myself? And I say expat because, like, I don't just consider myself, to be here right now for 3 weeks or whatever. In the past I've been here, excuse me, a total of, I've lived here for a total of 4 years total, altogether. One of those periods was for a year and 2 months up north in Koszalin, and then I had a time in where else was I? Koszalin. I was in Sarbinowo. I've lived here in Wielun for some time, so on and off in all those places. Up north, Koszalin was mainly for working, and yeah, so I was there. Hello. I was there up north and doing all that as well, so excuse me losing my train of thought. But the heat is severe today. It's like I don't think I've ever walked in that heat. The only time I've ever walked in heat like that, or hotter than this, was in Jordan in the Middle East, and that was so hot that you would melt into the floor pretty much. A different heat. But I'll look for a shop on the way and just, get some thing to drink. I have water with me too. Hey Chumley, I'm just checking the chat. Sorry if I ignored you. Hello. Greetings Chumley. I'm not sure if I've had you in Streamsnipe TV before. I think we have connected, but oh man, the heat. I've said that about 6 times in the last 10 minutes because it's quite warm. But welcome Chumley, hope you're having a good day. And right now I'm just walking to a friend's house here in Poland, and it is seriously nice, beautiful place. Can you hear me okay, guys, as well? Let me know, because if you can, that's good. It means the internet, because I'm testing the internet, Chumley. Testing the internet out right now with with Play. The company is called Play, and I have I basically have, yes, fine, but don't shout. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, so basically I have one company from Ireland which I had the internet with, and they were charging me, like, I went over my limit and they decided to charge me like 55 cents per megabyte after that. So I was like, screw that, I don't want a bill of $2,000 when I get home. And so what I did was just basically took a new packet with Play here, and I'm testing that out now in my backpack. Back here I have another phone and a hotspot, and I'm using my iPhone to stream. And so it seems to be, hopefully it doesn't drop out. So yeah, that's the plan. And I'll give you a look here. Safe sex, at least they're having safe sex. Condom wrappers. You find everything when you're walking, don't you? It's like bottle cap, condom wrapper, you know, whatever. It's just all random. People throw away just random stuff. However, I must say, so we are playmates then. We are, Chumley. We're playmates, I guess. If that's what you want to call it, then we are. I subscribed to your channel, by the way, Chumley. I did. I like your stuff. Look over there, you've got teepees. Teepee! In a teepee now. In a teepee now. Some guy's coughing heavily across the road. Hope he's okay. That's a nice breeze coming through now as well. So hope to bring you guys to Polish barbecue tomorrow. If I'm actually, you know, if the people don't mind who are there. Chumley, yeah, we're playmates, man. Playmates. And about subscribing, no problem. Actually, to be honest, I don't really like wearing a cap, but with this one I have to. But going back to that, tomorrow I'll try and bring you guys to Polish barbecue. If not to the actual thing, definitely to the lighting of it, and you know, getting it started and stuff like that, and probably be able to maybe pause the stream and, you know, like, yeah, maybe pause the stream or something if people don't want to be in it, and then later on, you know, switch it on again and show you stuff like that. I know it's kind of annoying, but I also do respect, you know, people's privacy. Look at these trucks. The reason you got them is because this highway right here, or this road, is the main one from so it goes from Wrocław, so the city, like an hour and a half nearby, to well, it goes to Łódź, it goes to Warsaw, you know, so the trucks are pretty much on here all the time. It's a busy road. I was saying, Chumley, as well, that this on this trip, I don't think I've ever been so fit. You know, I've been walking pretty much every day. I'm losing weight, which is good. Well, I'm losing fat, which is better than, you know, just losing general weight. But well, weight is fat, but I'm losing body fat, so I'm happy with that, because, you know, I do carry a bit of fat. I have sub to you as well, thank you. Let me read the chat here for a second. I only wear a cap when the gorilla hairdresser attacks during the night. Get a bike, man. Yeah, I will. I'll have a bike this week. So this is just kind of, this has been the start, kind of, you know, basically the start of this kind of walk and trip and stuff. But I will definitely get a bike, definitely. What I'm going to do in a second is sit in the shade for 10 minutes, because damn, it's hot. Damn, it is hot. €20 for you, it says. Business, coffee point, duże małe, and yeah, let's go up here and sit down and I can check the chat and talk to you guys some more, basically. Look, Chumley, some berries. Berries. So, are you living Oddball, 3,000 viewers. Man, I wish, Oddball. Oddball. So are you living or just visiting Poland? Well, right now, I'm visiting. One sec. Give me 1 second. So right now, I am visiting, but I have lived here, previously for a total of 4 years, and I have lived in different places in Poland. So I've lived in this town, Wielun, before, approximately total of, I would say 7 months. So a period of 4 months, a period of 3 months, maybe 8 months max, I don't know, I can't remember. But I've also lived up north in a place called Koszalin, so that's a place near enough to the sea, which is Sarbinowo. That's another place. For any big cities that you'd be looking for, that's like 350 kilometers north, south, east or west of Gdańsk. I'm not really sure now off the top of my head which direction. I think it's north, south, east. I think it's west of Gdańsk, so where I was living. But I would love to, and I do plan on getting something in Gdańsk to live permanently, and maybe renting it out as an Airbnb or something like that. I don't know how that would look like, but most definitely want to spend more time in Gdańsk because I love it there. I feel like it's a second home to me, and it's like, even the architecture is very like Amsterdam, because the Dutch went there and they built a lot of it too. So that's a reason that I want to do that. Plus, I just love it, the ships and shipyard and beach and all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool. One sec, let me put you guys up here for a minute. I gotta get some water. I'll plug you up or put you up there for a minute. So, thanks for tuning in as well. I do appreciate it. This main one will probably be like, so this stream will probably be split up by Jochen and just put on Project Poland, another channel that I have, and all the stuff will be linked underneath it. But just the reason I was saying, Chumley, that I couldn't, I couldn't stream on Project Poland because it's not ready for live streaming yet. It's going to take another day or so. Any other questions about Poland? Or, it's so funny, I'm actually just realized I'm next to like a kind of a shop here, and I have the camera pointing outwards, but it looks like to other people it's probably pointing inwards. They're like, is he gonna rob the place? No. Is he doing surveillance? No. I'm just doing my thing. So it's good night Ireland, good day Gdańsk. Yeah. Well, that's the plan. That would be the plan to do that. And it would be for a period of time, and the reason being because my Polish is good. I would say it's probably around 70% fluency, reading and writing as well. So I'll be trying to bring it up. I've been coming here 11 years total. One guy just said there, like, I almost got hit by a car. But anyway, so my Polish is around 70% fluency, and I plan to try and bring it up. I can do that on my own, but I prefer being in the country of, where the language is spoken and you see it on signposts, and it's just easier. I find that doesn't mean to say that I haven't learned it, like I said, by being on and off here and learning it from TV and stuff like that elsewhere in different countries. But yeah, that's kind of it. So my wife is Polish, so that's why I'm here. No, that was not initially why I came. in the first place. 1 second, I'm going to read the chat. So, do you like ice cream? I do. Yes, but they don't call it that there, Oddsball. Well, what they call... So here in Poland, what they call ice cream is lody. L-O-D-Y. Lody. Lody. So that's ice cream. Lód is ice. Ice. So an ice cube, lód. Or, there can be lód on the ground, like ice on the ground. So ask me to say something if you want. And I'll try and say if I can, but yeah. So I'm still walking out of this town here and about to enter a town called Dąbrowa, which is a town approximately 10 minutes from Wielun, which is the town I'm staying in. And yeah, if you guys want some history on Wielun, I can give it to you if you want. Let me know in the chat. A lolly lolly. Sorry, I'm not picking my nose, just fixing my nose ring. Yeah. But so some of the history, if you are interested, is that this town, or this region, mainly the town that I was, also here, but the town I just came from there, Wielun, that is the first town that was bombed during the Second World War in Poland. Now, it's debatable. Some people will debate. Some people up north in Gdansk and Westerplatte, they debate that and say like it was a few seconds before that it was bombed there. But either way, gotta cross the road here. 1 second. Give me one minute. I'm just gonna cross the a lolly lolly. A lolly lolly. A lolly lolly. Lode. Okay, let me cross the road and I'll continue with the story. So, Wielun was the first town to be bombed during the Second World War on September the 1st, so the anniversary is coming up in just a few days, 1939, and the German Luftwaffe, so Nazi Army, Nazi Germany, Luftwaffe flew, here look, over these skies here, all around here, and they basically started bombing. They basically started bombing here. That was on the September the 1st, 1939. First place to be bombed was the town hospital, which is now a school. Second place to be bombed, or simultaneously, was the Jewish synagogue, which no longer exists. And then after that, the town square, and then surrounding buildings. So my wife's grandfather was alive that time. He was a child. Her grandmother also from the other side was also there, and he told me a few years ago, he explained on what happened and how low they flew, and what he said was, and I'll describe it to you as he did. He described that, you see this house in front of me here? If you go up maybe 20 meters, he described the planes flying that height over, basically just over the houses, like, so going low to be able to gun down as many people as they could. That was in the days after. So the initial bombing was nighttime, and then 2 days later they sent in the troops, like 2 days later. And it wasn't far for them to travel, because on the anniversary, 1 second, so will everybody, no, they won't get bombed, Chumley. On the anniversary, no. So I'll continue with the story anyway. So basically what, they sent in the army 2 days later, and it wasn't far for them to travel, because the German border was much different than it is today. It was only 20 kilometers from here, from this region. So, after the shelling, they just came in with tanks. They basically occupied the town of Wielun and most of Poland from September 1st, 1939 up until 1945, 1946, well, when the war ended, basically. So yeah. But no, Chumley, they don't obviously drop bombs anymore. They do find them, however, in the ground quite often, and then they have to call out the demolition team or the army, and then basically detonate them, which is sometimes very annoying or remove them, if not remove them, detonate them, so yeah. Other than that, what they do to commemorate the services or to commemorate what happened, they fly planes overhead at approximately 4:40 in the morning on September the 1st, and you hear a big drone, so the plane drones flying overhead, and then you also hear the sirens go off in every town around here to replicate what happened. And I can tell you something, for somebody who had never heard sirens before, or warning sirens, the first time I was here, I didn't actually know what was happening. At like 4:40 in the morning, the sirens went off. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And it's like, so basically I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I realized that it was the reenactment of the thing. My girlfriend at that time told me, like, basically, that this is what they do. And it's a scary feeling because it brings you back. You're thinking like, holy shit, there was like sirens, and actually that time there probably wasn't that many sirens because they didn't know what was going to happen. They may have been able to set off some sirens, but in general they were completely oblivious to it, or that it was about to happen until it happened. So yeah, look, small car, Maluch in Poland. Where I live was a big target for the Luftwaffe. It was a big, sorry, Chumley, I'm not picking my nose, my nose ring is falling out. Chumley, where I live, was a big target for the Luftwaffe. It was a munitions factory. When I look across the road, there's a big gap where the houses once stood. Even today, yeah. Where are you, Chumley? Are you based in Poland or Germany, or where are you living? Or in the Netherlands, because the Netherlands got pretty badly, bombed out as well, and even the Battle of Arnhem and all that stuff. But yeah, so like this field, imagine, right? Look at this. Imagine this field. So I was actually, to be honest, I was sitting over there one time for a party, for a barbecue. Funnily enough, I know it's on an open field, but that's what they do here sometimes in Poland. And basically, because I'm very close to some family living here, but we were sitting over there, and then another time in a house over, here, over that region. But let's just say, right, imagine standing there in the field, like picking potatoes or doing some, planting something, and having planes just coming, like, look, about that height, like that, straight over, and like just shooting. And if you go to the World War II museum, the History Museum in Gdansk, they actually show that too. And yesterday I have a stream here on Stream Snipe TV where Gorton, Manchester, over there in England by the railroad. Okay. But so yesterday actually I was showing as well that there were a whole load of placards and posters in the town of Wielun back there that depict what happened. So there was an American journalist, and he covered a lot of that stuff because no one was really saying what was happening. And this American journalist was like, fuck it, I'm going to go to Poland, I'm going to document the whole thing, which he did. And he was like one of the first ones here, and he documented like so much. And there's a famous picture of a girl standing over the dead body of her sister. So her sister was lying there with like a bullet hole, having been shot by one of the planes that flew over. So I had seen that picture before. Sorry, I had heard that story from, my wife's grandfather. He's now passed, but he told me that story about, him and the planes flying overhead and all that stuff when he was younger, and they all took off from here and ran out to the forests because that's where they hid. And ironically enough, there's a plane right now flying overhead. But I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so that story. Basically, then when I went and visited the museum in Gdansk, I was like, okay, so I kind of had it in my head. That's obviously what happened to the girl who was being held by her sister. But yeah, it's crazy. Greetings, Holland. Hey, Chumley. So yeah, that's some of the stuff just there for you. But England as well. I once was living in a place in Holland where a guy called Mr. Fox, funnily enough, Mr. Fox, he worked for Fokker, for not Meet the Fockers or anything like that, but the airplane company or the aircraft company. And he served in the Second World War. And his stories were they were crazy. And anytime he brought it up, he'd be crying and stuff like that. So it was crazy. But after his time in the service, British Army, he, don't quote me on this, but I think he said he was in Cyprus or something. I don't know why they would have been in Cyprus. I don't know that much history about the World War. I know it as it is here in, basically I know the story as it is here in Poland, but I don't know much, more history about the Second World War outside of Poland, let's say. But Mr. Fox, he's passed away now as well, and this was many years ago. I used to call to him in the flat I was living in, and he married a Dutch woman after his time in the English or the British Army, I guess. Yeah, British Army. And he basically married her, and he lived in Holland happily ever after up until the time he died. So that was the story about Mr. Fox. Thanks as well, guys, for tuning in, because I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. It means a lot, I'm just walking and talking, but at the same time, I'm glad there's no trolls here today. There was two days ago. It was like a dickhead. Excuse my French. He was, though. He was like, well, dickhead's not French, but anyway, I'm not gonna really, tone down the profanity, because that's just how I am. Yeah, he was just basically coming in, trolling and saying whatever. I was like, yeah, whatever. He was like, your video has no views, it's not going to get any views, you have 0 viewers. I was like, okay, fine. And I didn't say okay, fine. What I said was, you don't understand what I'm doing, and you obviously have no idea about SEO, so search engine optimization, and which he didn't, because I didn't have to explain my case after that. I just, I said that, and I ranked it last night to show up for living in Poland on 5th or 5th or 6th place, something like that. So I'm a genius at SEO, but that he didn't know that. But anyway, I just ignored him, Ignore the trolls. Cyprus is a big base for the UK, yeah. And I have a friend who was in, or is in, the British Army as well. And it's not, is it Aldershot? Parachute Regiment. And I also have a friend who's in the Irish Guards, and he is in, oh god, I can't think of the name of the place, but he's there in the UK as well. And not so long ago was in Afghanistan training soldiers, or they were training soldiers as well, of the Afghan army. So, but a lot of that's not publicized anymore. A lot of that stuff is kind of, it is on Forces TV in the UK. You've got Forces TV. I watch that sometimes, and I like the British Army radio station. It's pretty good as well. I have some bike work to do. Fit, new kickstand. So if you're on in 15 minutes, sorry, I'm sweating like hell. I won't be. I'm gonna actually finish the stream now, guys, because I'm almost at the place I need to be. So, but I thank you for tuning in. I hope it has been informative some way to you. And yeah, for anyone else watching, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll tag this on Project Poland as well, so you'll be able to watch it on that channel. But yeah, there's some history and stuff for you. But thanks, I really appreciate you guys. BBS, isn't it? BBS, yes, British Base Station. They were the main one that was actually the time when they were in Afghanistan a lot. The big one, Camp Bastion. They were always doing live radio out of there, and yeah, entertaining, informative, and educational. Thanks, Holland. Yeah, like I just, I'm telling you exactly like it is, and basically, yeah, how some of my life story, basically, or well, whatever, like some of my life story, or how I came here, and I'll go into a lot more, but how I came here, how I am here now, and like I'm here for another 2 weeks. But yeah, I thank Josie show, because he was like, go do live streams, and it's not that I hadn't been on camera before, because I am for Beautiful Souls, another YouTube channel I have, but I'm enjoying the stream, and I like the fact that they're interactive and that you can just chat, and get questions and answer questions and stuff, and it's good to get to know you guys too better than, I know I can be mad in the in Josie's stream and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, so take it easy, and stream snipe as well. This will be used for a lot of different stuff. So myself and Jochen will be doing a lot of different stuff. It generally won't be streams like this, but you'll see a lot of streams like this on Project Poland. So I'll drop the link, and if you guys want to subscribe there and turn on notifications, I'll be doing way more videos like this one on that channel. So yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon, and thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, and have a good day, Holland. Have a good day, Chumley. Have a good day. Who else was on? Holland, Chumley, Drop Bear, Rob, and I think Oddsball dropped in as well. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.